Depression, anxiety, and stress. Not my portion, said Dave. A tattered looking man walked past Dave and his sister Kate. Dave said, "What a pity. See this handsome man. What could have happened to him?" Kate cut in and said to Dave, "Don't tell me you don't know this man or have not heard of his story before." Dave, "No, I haven't." Kate then began. He was one of the directors of a petroleum company. He had a wife and 3 children. He was a very kind and generous man. He and his family just moved to their new family home down the street. His wife and children were very happy about their new house. Time passed, unknown to the man that his wife had another plan for him. The man's wife always asked him to give him some money to expand her business. The man told his wife to give him some time, but the wife was not happy. She insisted she needed the money now. After so much deliberation, the wife said, "Okay, no problem, I'll wait." The following day, the woman took the house documents, went to her bank, used the documents as collateral to secure a loan. She got the money. Instead of her to use the money for her business, she bought a land and started building her own house without telling her husband. Time passed and she couldn't repay the loan. The bank sent her reminders, but she kept it as a secret. Months later, some officials from the bank came to their house to tell them to vacate the house as the loan was not repaid. She pleaded with the bank officials to give her some time that she would come and pay. Their first daughter heard what the bank officer said, so she told her father when he returned from work. The man asked his wife about the loan. The wife denied taking any loan from anyone. The man went straight to where he kept the house documents and nothing was there. Immediately asked his wife. The wife said, "Sweetheart, at this time and point, there's no need lying to you again." The wife continued, "Dear, love, I accidentally took it to the bank and used it as collateral." The man, on hearing what his wife said, he fainted. He was taken to the hospital. He was unconscious and was admitted. Instead of the wife to stay with him at the hospital, she ran back home, arranged for van. She instructed her children to start packing. A week later, the husband was fine, but was deeply upset that neither his wife or any of his children came to the hospital to see him. He thanked the doctor for looking after him and requested to go home to see his family. However, the doctor said, "You are not fit to go by yourself." So the doctor with one of the nurses took him home in the hospital ambulance. Upon getting to his house, he discovered that his house was locked from outside, and there was a warning on the wall of the house from the bank. He fell down and collapsed. The doctor and the nurse took him to the ambulance, rushed him back to the hospital. He fell in coma for 2 weeks. The doctor advised him to have bed rest. Eventually, he was discharged from the hospital. His sister and his aunt came to pick him up. On their way home, he asked his aunt the whereabouts of his wife and children. His aunt told him to relax. They got home, gave him a room in the aunt's house so that he can rest. Time passed, as he always sneaked out of the aunt's house to go and sit at the gate of his former house. This continued for some time. Eventually, he lost his mind. He became depressed. His auntie looked for him everywhere, but he was not found. Time passed. His eldest son heard his mom talking to her friend about what she did and how worried and sad she is right now, knowing that what she did put her husband in the present condition he is now. Her friend advised her to look for her husband, apologize to him, and take him to hospital for proper care. After weeks of searching, the wife eventually found him at the gate of their former house, seated. She apologized to him for all her wrongdoings and took him to the hospital. The doctor advised her that all he needs now is tender loving care for him to recover. He was later discharged. His wife took him home. The family reunited again, but despite all the care and attention given to him by his family, he will still go back to their former family house to sit in front of the gate.
For more entertaining, educative, and interesting stories, please like, share, comment, turn on your notification, and please subscribe to Folktales by Adurabola on YouTube. Your support is our strength. Thank you!